Hey Shalom, I should have wanted to start off as by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, but Hashem Rakah Kadash, Quadash, double honors to Apostle GMS and honors to brothers doing the work in truth, while sincerity. And this is the third time lucky now. Yeah, you just sometimes you try to do it over and over again, something will just pop up or whatever. But third attempt, knows I can get it finished, right? This is Yes, this is just a quick one on this video that this geezer, this musician Logic, basically, made, titled 1-800, right? And I can't really tell what the lyrics are about, judging from some of the content. I think lyrics may be to do with, with bullying or whatever. However, one of the things that is evident from the video is that they're pushing this homosexual agenda, right? I won't play. I won't show any big clips of that lest I get a copyright infringement, right? But you can see a Jake there. You can see what is basically his white Edomite boyfriend or whatever in the video. Right, and you can see here you've got you've got quite a, I'm trying to get a still of that actor, right? But it's this is a you can see this actor here, man. It's a big name, and that's apparently their wedding day. As you can see there, and they're still, I don't know if you can see that. And at the end there, you see them adopting children, man. Right. So basically, what I want to get into, because not everyone here may be a homosexual, but they're here promoting it and they're down with it. Right. So I want to touch on, two things. The fact that we got to get the fuck out of here. Like I said, I showed you near the end, right? That's them seeing, them adopting a baby, right? And this is the life that it's the life that we're living now, where Esau can take your child away because you say, no, I ain't down with homosexuality, and he can take your child away and give it to a homosexual couple, man. Right? And from time mans are butt plugging each other. These guys have no bounds. These guys have demons on them. Right? This is Micah 2:10 says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. Right, and this is one of the pollutions. The promoting of this behavior. Right, this lewd behavior. Right, and it shall destroy you, because whenever you see Jake be around amongst these heathens, they learn the way of the heathens, and then they just carry on going. They don't stop. Right, so you see homosexual Jakes, and then they'll be more faggoty than Esau. Right, I'm gonna get this, because you get a lot of our people who just don't give a shit. You got a lot of our women who will who'll be down with it, will have a gay best friend, this, that, and the other, and through that, the men just follow along. Right. This is Ezekiel 9:4 says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right. So this is talking about starting from the apostles on down, all the men that be going, yo, this is off, this is through. Right. Because it's the minority that be speaking boldly about it. It's the minority that will be going out, because as we were saying, one of the elder bros in our camp was saying that count a couple of weeks back, a lot of people ain't cool with it, but they don't say they ain't, and they ain't standing up. Up until the point where you have a whole generation, where the Lord not to come, right, that will be completely down with this this lewd behavior. Right, it says Matthew 24:22, an old classic. Right, it says, and except those days should be shortened, they should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right, because we don't want to have to live in a world like this, man. don't want to have to live in a world like this. You know, your kid gets taken away and then grows up thinking, you know, it has two daddies. Right? Esau's trying to make it such that, you know, men can give birth. You know, artificial wombs and all of that. Right? I was saying, we don't want to live here. Right? And, you know, let me get this as well, because all of this, man, all of this being pushed, that's part of Esau's agenda. Right? Esau's agenda is to, what do you call it, population control, man. You know, to bring down, you know, bring diseases prevalent, because that's you know, diseases is you know, oh man. This is Psalm 64:2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right, the secret counsel of the wicked, that's talking about the Illuminati. Right, you know, because people go, oh, you know, how can you believe in the Illuminati? Blah, 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 blah. But it's spoken of in the scriptures. Is it not a counsel, and is it not secret, and is it not of the wicked? Right, you know, because you've got what do you call it? You've got on the right hand side, you got the elect on the right hand side, right? You know, the elite on the right hand side. Let me put it that way, and the elite on the left hand side, right? Yes, what am I getting? So let me get Proverbs 1:10. Says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. Right, so like I said, you have people in this video that, you know, although they them are, like I said, I don't want to get copyright strike. Although themselves may not be homosexuals, they're in this video promoting such. Like I said, I showed you the ads, and you know, we all know a lot of these guys just get, you know, bummed out anyway. And I think even this guy here, you know, he came out as, you know, as saying he's a flamethrower, right? You know, it was like, oh, why does everyone think my songs are about women? Right? You know, I remember singing, you know, before I knew that. When I found out that he said that, I felt dirty, man. I was like, shout, I was sang some of these guys' songs, man. Right? So this kingdom's completely through, man. We want to get the fuck out of here. Right? So Sirach 9:12 says, delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in. Right, so the ungodly have pleasure in equality. Right, the ungodly have pleasure in what do you call it? Mocking the laws of the Most High. Right, we don't have pleasure in that. Right, and it goes on to say, but remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Right, so they're gonna carry their iniquity with them. Right, yeah, they can do wickedly, but the Lord's gonna judge them. That's the thing. People these days don't seem to fear they don't fear the Lord, which is why you got stuff like this being pushed out, man. Right. We'll end with Romans 1:32 says, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Right, so these guys, you know, you get people there, they're privy to the fact that there is a judgment to certain acts, right? But they not only do the same, but they have pleasure in them that do them. Right? So yeah, Lord's will, you edified. Right, Lord's will, we can get out of here. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.